This is the Waylon Jennings guitar lesson, part 3. That was kind of a moderately decent facsimile of Waylon's Only Daddy That'll Walk the Line solo live. However, we're not going to be looking at that right now. What we're going to do is take a look at the intro, or the live intro to Lonesome, Ornery and Me. Now, this differs from the studio version quite a bit. And you know, since I did the first 2 videos, a whole lot of people have made a whole lot of requests, and the #1 request is for the intro to this song. So I'm happy to teach it. It's not hard, and it's fairly classic as far as Waylon guitar licks go. What I really like is how he would often change the intro or the solo to a song based on, I guess, whether he played it or not on the original record. Only Daddy is a great example. He plays it fairly, I mean, it's influenced by the original solo, but you can tell he's doing his own thing, because Wayne Moss played the original. So, we'll take a look at that. I just want to thank you all for the amazing responses to the first 2 videos. You know, I think the first one is over 10,000 views. In fact, I know it is. It's over 10,000. I'm not sure how high it's gotten. It's really popular, and for all the requests that people are putting on there and all that, what I'm going to say is, if you can, send them through to, I just set up an email address for this, Waylon Lessons, that's all one word, waylonlessons@gmail.com. waylonlessons@gmail.com. Send them through. If you've got questions about Waylon's style or, you know, technique or equipment, send them through. I'll do what I can to answer them. Don't worry too much about the equipment. I'm playing through Pro Tools right now. I'm into a 003 it's called a Digi 003 factory. It's like an 8-channel mixer. It's going into Pro Tools, into Guitar Rig 5, I think. If that's the latest, it's either 4 or 5. I'm pretty sure it's 5. You know, I've got like a twin, I'm looking at it right now, I've got a twin reverb model on there, a Phase 90 model, a bit of chorus, and through a Bassman cab emulator with a condenser mic, again, model on that. So, you know, you can get the tone fairly easily. That's not hard. I'm using a Fender 346 pick, which is highly recommended. That's exactly what Waylon used. There's a video of him with Hank Jr. on one of the Nashville shows. I think it's Ralph Emery hosting, and Hank goes to give Waylon a pick, and it's, you know, just a regular, I can't believe I don't have one with me, but a regular pick that we'd all know, and Waylon's like, it looks like a toenail. He liked the big picks. So, you know, it's not that hard to get the tone. Don't worry about the tone. If you play like him, you'll sound like him. It's that simple. Okay, so for Lonesome, Ornery and Me, what we're going to do, start off, in fact, I'll play it for you once and then we'll get into it. I'm in drop D. Doesn't really matter, but later on in the song it does. So, intro. Of course I screw up the first time. Okay, there you go. I'm going to play it slowly now. Alright, so what's going on? It's really quite simple. What we're going to do is, before we do anything, put our pinky, or you could use your 3rd finger. I suggest using your 4th on the high E string, 3rd fret, which the note is a G. Okay, so put it there to get ready for what you're going to do. Okay, so that's there. Then we're going to play, first off we're going to play the open B string and hammer on to the first fret. So, yep. And then we're going to hit the 3rd fret of the high E where we've got our pinky, or 3rd finger. Pick that one again. I'm doing it with my middle finger, so pick on the first 2. B string again. Sorry, B, G, open G. Yep, then we're just going to go back and forth between the high E and the B string, so I'll do it, so I'll sort of put it up a bit. Okay, then we're going to slide from the 2nd fret of the G to the 4th fret. I use my 2nd finger. At that point, our 1st finger should have come along to the 3rd fret on the B, which is a D note. So, play it twice. Then we go 4th fret on the G, 2nd fret open. So, then on the D, 3rd, 2nd open, and then the final lick is on the A string, open, 2nd, kind of pull off. So in tab it will look like 0, 2, 0. Open D string. There you go. So it sounds like this. That's the intro. He played it differently every time. You know, every single official and unofficial live release will see a different version of this intro. Get yourself in drop D, because then you can play the cool licks that come throughout the song, you know. Like that. You know, it varies every time he played it. It varied every time he played it, I should say, past tense. So that's basically it for that song. Yeah, there's solos and that, and then, you know, standard Waylon kind of that kind of thing, you know, where it's using kind of double stops. They're not quite traditional kind of. They're not those kind of minor scale things he goes. He'll play, you know, within the major scale and around chords, but we can get to that later. Remember that email address. Send your requests through. I will now be more actively updating these. You know, I did this one because I was sitting around. I was on holidays. I'm on holidays from my job at the moment, which is teaching guitar. So I figured the best thing I could do was get on YouTube and teach guitar. That's why I'm kind of bearded and looking unkempt. But send the requests through. I know a lot of stuff about Waylon style that I'm happy to share with most people. And yeah, I'd love some more requests for the next video. You know, I think I've covered a lot of stuff in the first 3, but there's so much more to go. And, you know, it's not that hard to play in his style. It's just a matter of understanding it. That's the big thing. So, if I can help you understand it, then you'll get better at it. And, you know, you can play this stuff just the same way I can. You know, so I was recently looking at Ain't No Good Chain Gang. You know, something like that I'd be happy to do a lesson on, but and that wasn't exact, I know, it was close enough, but let me know what you want to hear and we'll get to it. So I hope you've enjoyed this one, and thanks again for all the nice comments that you've given me. I'm totally 100% blown away that I'm able to get to elicit such a reaction from just playing and teaching Waylon songs. You know, I've been doing this for years, so thanks a whole bunch, and hopefully, well, no, not hopefully, definitely the next video will come along much quicker.